victory or death, how a football match turns into a fateful battle. The World Cup in 1938, which was held in France, was not an ordinary World Cup, as it preceded the Second World War by a year. And it came considering intense tension that the European continent and the world were experiencing due to the rule of extremist personalities in Europe such as Hitler in Germany and Mussolini in Italy. These two in particular, one of the parties to the war that killed millions of people. A dispute occurred over hosting the World Cup, as it was decided to host the World Cup in the Latin continent. But European countries turned against this decision and voted in favor of residing in France, which prompted Latin countries to withdraw from the competition, and other countries lagged behind. Because Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy used the World Cup to polish its image and show its sporting strength, in addition to its military and political strength. Considering of the status, the World Championship took place with the participation of 16 teams, which became 15 after the withdrawal of Austria, that was occupied by Germany during that period. Wait us after the break. And don't forget to subscribe the channel. Welcome again. Unexpectedly, Germany exited early from the competition after losing to Switzerland. And Italy suffered in the first rounds despite being the title holder, but it managed to get past the first round as it was drawn in front of France, the landowner, and the audience, which caught Mussolini's attention for the World Cup competition. He made order to his players to wear black clothes to intimidate the French, which supported by a crowd approaching 60,000. And indeed, the Italian team was able to beat France with a score of 3-1. And this role also witnessed a match described as the war between Brazil and Czechoslovakia, where the players left the ball and started beating each other. The competition continued, and Italy rose to meet Brazil, the strongest team at that time. But a mistake from the coach of Brazil gave Italy victory, as he ruled out the strongest player among the Brazilians, Leonidas, who was nicknamed the Black Diamond. Italy reached the final to meet Hungary, which was the most powerful team in the World Cup, who had only one goal scored throughout the tournament, and it seemed that Hungary would easily crush Italy, especially since most of the Italians' victories were hard-won. The match was set for June 19, 1938, at the Olympic Stadium in Columbus, Paris, to determine the champion in the third edition of the World Cup, which began in 1930. Because of the political conflict that Europe was experiencing at that time, it was important for the fascist Mussolini to hold the title. So, the players were surprised before entering the match, with a telegram that arrived from their leader Mussolini, that he wrote one phrase, "Win, or die." Mussolini was known for his tyranny and his oppression, as he ruled Italy with iron and fire. So, the players entered the match that was to determine the world champion, and decided the fate of their lives, or not. Despite the presence of the French fans to encourage Hungary, the Italian players didn't care for that, and they won with 4-2 goals. And it was surprising that Hungary, which didn't concede only one goal, received 4 goals in one match. When their goalkeeper was asked Antel Szabo on the reasons, he answered with one phrase. He said, "I am happy with my acceptance of this loss. I had saved the lives of 11," referring to the telegram sent by Mussolini to the Italian players. And what was understood later was that the Hungarian players might sympathize with the Italian players after watching the fear on their faces. So, the players' victory in that match would save their lives, and their joy would be a joy to escape from death, rather than a World Cup victory. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to support us with subscribe our channel. Goodbye, with new videos.